And welcome to our player profile here on HSUathletics.com. I'm Al Pickett. Today we're talking with linebacker Kaiden Roden. And Kaiden, Cowboys off to a 4-0 start. And, of course, your first year here, it's been a great start to the season.
Yes, sir, it has.
Tell me how you ended up here. You're from Quinlan, which is over east of Dallas, but went to Northeastern State in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. How'd you end up coming to Hardin-Simmons?
Well, I knew my high school teammate. He went here and he told me about like the culture and how Coach B was and how good the defense was last year and how there was kind of a spot for linebacker. And I went on a visit here and I actually went to a visit at UMHB. And so out of high school, I was going to go to the Mary Hardin Baylor, and then in the portal, I was going to go here or there, and I didn't know. And then I kind of talked to Coach B on my visit, and I could just tell that, in his office, he has a big samurai sword, and I could just tell that he was the real deal, and I knew that I wanted to be a part of this program.
You've played Mary Hardin Baylor this week, so you are familiar with that, but I'm sure you've learned what a rivalry that is.
Yeah, most definitely. On my visit, pretty much. We kind of talked about on both sides. When I was there, we talked about here, and then when I was here, we talked about there. And yeah, no love.
What you guys are playing a kind of a new look defense this year, a 3-3-5, and you're a linebacker. Tell me what your role is.
So my role is, I'm the Mike linebacker, and my role really is just, depending on the scheme the offense is going to run, but my job is just to make tackles from the inside out. And, the D-line's going to do their thing, and then the outside linebackers are going to do their thing. But at the end of the day, my job is just to clean it up.
Well, you've done well. 8 tackles in each of the last 3 games and second on the team in tackles. Is there one play that stands out so far for you?
I guess last week, it wasn't a sack or nothing, but, I kind of just hit the quarterback really hard, and that just made me feel real good.
Didn't make him feel good.
No.
You feel good. And I think you're got 5 tackles for losses. So is that where linebackers find their pride and you can get that stop?
Yeah. The CFL is always a great thing to have, but I'm still waiting to get that first forced fumble. We've kind of been in situations where we've had opportunity to get some turnovers on defense, but we really haven't got to that level yet, and I think that we need to start stepping up, especially this week in the linebacker group.
I did a little research at Quinlan Ford High School. You had 2,000 yards rushing. You ever try to talk Coach Burleson into maybe saying, "Hey, I can be a little running back"?
Colton Marshall, he graduates this year. Hey, I'll run the ball.
What are goals for you for the rest of the year?
Personal goals. Really, I want to focus on just in the spring. My goal was just to kind of fill the steps and just become a leader. But that required me meeting everybody and just getting a feel for Hardin-Simmons football. And now that I've actually done that, by the end of the year, I just want to just kind of solidify my spot as a captain where people will kind of like a guy like Kaiden Roden. I kind of look up to him, and when he's gone, I want to fill his shoes.
When you transfer from someplace else, what are you looking for when you come? Sometimes it's for playing time, sometimes it's for culture. What was the decision with Hardin-Simmons?
So I was looking for somewhere that respected my work ethic. I felt like, not to say anything bad about where I was, I just felt like I wasn't kind of respected as the hard worker I was, and I just wanted somewhere that respected that and where whoever worked the hardest was going to get a chance to play, no matter how good or how bad you were.
What are you majoring in?
Business management.
Okay. And you've got how many years of eligibility left?
3.
3 years. Okay. That used to be an easier question than it is now, right?
Right.
Between COVID and then the transfer portal. Well, we've enjoyed watching you off to a great start this season, and best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, sir.
That's our player profile with linebacker Kaiden Roden, and we'll continue with more after we take this break.